Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Antelope Valley Fair 2019, a return visit for Low Budget TV, one of our favorite venues to head to the fair. It is always so much, it is always such a joy for us, and we cannot wait to get the show rolling here at the Antelope Valley Fair. Figure eight racing, a couple different classes that'll be happening here. And I'm Jeffrey Best. I'll soon be joined by Tommy Mason, who's got quite the lineup, and he's going to be in charge of it. There's the mic.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy?
Check, check, check.
A big hello to you.
Look at that. We've got all different channels of audio, but sweet.
Is that not what
It
we
works. It works.
I didn't, it wasn't picking
It's an
up.
easy fix. No, it's an easy fix.
Okay.
You got it. No, you did it right.
I did it right.
right.
Unbelievable. Tommy, we love figure eight racing. We love the Antelope Valley Fair. And we have, well, this is the stock class, I believe.
Yep.
First race of the night. They'll bring around one more.
I'm going to straighten up my paper here. I've got to straighten my papers.
Yes, you do. Folks, we're Low Budget TV. If this is your first time joining us, oh man, we got a whole bunch of footage from past Antelope Valley Fairs. You can check them out. Always have a lot of fun. Got to know a lot of the drivers and crews, and not just the crews with the teams, but crews that put on this show here at the Antelope Valley Fair. We have a lot of fun, and we can't wait. We can't wait for more.
All right, Jeffrey, here we go with the starting lineup of what we have. Tony Irabiran in the 95. As we go green, the 18 machine
Yeah? Getting the push.
is James Yelton. That car you'll see here tonight, and then he'll be back on Sunday to smash up some other cars.
Oh.
So he's doing a little testing session, if you will.
Yeah, you know, work out the bugs of the motor a little bit, make sure it runs. Hey, don't worry about denting it up.
Yeah, no, I mean, sometimes that actually can play in your favor in derbies. 21 in the 58 tangling into the corner.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the 58 of Jose Palacios. And the 21 of Jesse Gonzalez. And your field completes with the number 44 of Johnny Troche.
Who's working on the bump draft right now.
And he worked it perfectly. He worked it like an Earnhardt. All right.
And we're figure eight racing.
So
well, the
intersection-
track's blocked. Welcome
Yeah.
to one of the dynamics of figure eight racing at the Antelope Valley Fair.
All right, so one lap down for the number 58 of Palacios. And a little bumper tag there, the 18 saying, get the heck out of my way.
That's one way to.
Now-
and the 18's the
Yeah.
one who almost got the worst into that because the berm is another aspect of this track, Tommy. Every year we see people get stuck on it.
There's an inside berm and an outside berm. The inside berm could easily roll you over, and the outside berm is the one that'll get you stuck.
Oh, yeah.
The 58 trying to get his lap back, though the 44 of Troche is trying to.
Maybe with a little bit of payback. Troche
Yeah.
was the first car to put this car in trouble.
I think Palacios is getting used to that berm.
I don't think the 58 has any friends.
All right, white flag for the 95. 95 could be under pressure here. This is the final lap. And the 21 machine of Gonzalez.
Shortcut is not going to work out.
He tried.
It's a good shot.
All right, final corners for the 95 as Lightning McQueen, the number 95 of Tony Irabiran,
Getting nervous.
coming to the checker. All right, so Gonzalez second, Troche in third, and the 18 after that contact, fourth, and rounding out the field, the number 58 a lap down of Palacios.
Now, Tommy, this was a heat race,
Yep.
which means there's a main event coming up.
Yep.
Is there any worry for any of these drivers about heat races, or are they just basically warm-up races?
They're just testing tunes. They are going to set the field for the main event, but no B mains to worry about.
All right. Now, you say they set the field, so the starting lineup based off these heats. So,
Yep.
so there is something important about them. The other thing, I just want to make a couple notes. We've been doing this for years here at the Antelope Valley.
Oh, yeah.
This might be the best track I've seen these
Yes.
drivers get ready to do. They did real good with the moisture here tonight. Usually my shoes get stuck, and I'm in my socks by now.
Yeah.
But I just did a track walk, set up a couple cameras that are going to be a little closer to the action.
And I want to add to that, Jeffrey, where the staff here that set up the track only getting about 10 hours to set it up. They started at 7 o'clock this morning from a dirt field, and they've turned it into this. So the track, you can see, not dusty and not a big rut show about to take place. So here comes the modifieds for their heat race.
So these are supposed to be the nice cars, right?
These are the race cars, if you will.
As you could tell, the race cars.
Now we should have 2 heats for the modified class.
That would ring true. I see modifieds lining up in the pits still. Now, is there any test you want to do on our end to make sure that we're not too low or too low budget?
Unless you have earbuds.
I didn't bring them.
Okay. Check, check, check. Yeah, we're good.
We're good. We're good. Hi.
Hi. Yeah, we're good. Say one more thing.
Hi. All right. Well, let's meet the field. And
Let's
if you
do.
leave that in the edit, then good. Everyone can see the low budget TV.
Well, we set up on the fly.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, to be fair, we literally all just got off work to be here. What you looking for? Should I need to worry about this camera? Or is it good?
I just hit record on it.
Okay, all right. You ready for a starting lineup?
I am.
Heat number 1 for the pro/modified class. I think you and I are going to go with modifieds. As on the pole in this one, the number 112 machine. Now, folks, this is where we're going to find out that some drivers didn't register in time, because I don't see a 112. But we'll go to the 50 here of Jeremy Edwards, longtime competitor of this event. Then we got Pac-Man inside row number 2. Pac-Man also is not registered.
I like that even the wheel is Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man. That's the name of the driver.
Yeah. So we'll get back to the Pac-Man machine. Then we've got the number
720.
720.
As we go green.
Yeah, we do, and they're 3
we go
wide.
3 wide. And
We're still 3 wide. We're still 3 wide.
we're doing whatever
Lucas
that is.
Zonas, that car right there is a
That
crumpled
car?
up,
Oh, no.
It broke an axle. The 49, the Lancaster Blaster, is done for the night.
No, it ain't.
Well, for now.
Who says it's done?
I guess you only need 3 wheels.
Seems to be fine. Gonna
This
hold up
car-
your leader.
In the pits, I talked to the crew. They said this is the final run for this car.
They must
don't
have
care.
known.
They don't care how it shows up at the end of the night, because they're building a new one for next year. It's literally been here, I feel like, for 10 years. And Lucas Zona's off
It's
the
fine.
track.
He better pull that thing on the track, just like that, for the main event. So here's your leader, the number 50. We're going to lap in the 112 and contact and figure 8.
So I feel bad that we don't have a name for the 112 machine. But he's in the lead, but he's under pressure.
He's not in the lead.
He's
The
what?
50 is in the lead.
Oh, so Edwards. I was going to say he's under pursuit from Edwards, but
The 112 was involved in that incident
that's
over
right.
the back
You're
straightaway.
right. You're right. See, I'm like a goldfish. I have short memory.
You're finding Dory.
Yeah. I'm Nemo, and I'm still trying to find him. All right, so Edwards putting the 112 a lap down, but I was going to say that that's a pretty looking race car, if it means anything.
You mean the 112?
Edwards has won
Oh,
the main event
figure
here
8
before.
and contact. The 112 is off on an adventure right now.
And Edwards looking to finish strong and in
Oh,
the lead for heat number 1 for the modified class.
Nice.
So really one potential casualty, and I say potential because we've seen that car show up looking worse, but
Yes.
the 49 losing an axle.
The problem is the axle's still on the track.
Yeah. Maybe duct tape?
Well, we got some. We can help.
We got Gorilla Tape.
Yeah, we do.
So Edwards taking the win.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event for the stock class figure 8 racing here at the Antelope Valley Fair 2019. These lineups are set, or were set earlier by the heat races that you saw. And we will run through who is starting where. We also have some cars that maybe we don't recognize. So we'll see who's starting where. Tommy, fill me in.
All right, well, on the point in this one, just like he was on the point in his heat race, Tony Iribiran in the 95 will start on the pole just outside the number 50 of Jeremy Edwards. Inside row number 2, we'll have the number 21 of Jesse Gonzalez. To Jesse's outside is...
That number 18 machine.
Thank you very much.
I lied, the 42 machine.
See, I knew you lied.
Yeah, you did.
That's a 42 of Corey Carter. Now that car is a familiar face as well as a driver to this event. I think that car's been here every year of the fair. Next row back has the 44 of Johnny Troche and the number
That's
720
720
of Wes Johnson. Next row back is the number 18 of James Yelton, new competitor here. And to James's outside is
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, and I don't see the name still on the sheet, but it's Pac-Man. We got the 112 of Anthony Gonzalez, and rounding out the field, the number 9, late entry of Anthony Gardola.
Buckle and boots. I think he's either asking to get hit in the intersection or this car just stalled in the worst possible spot.
I think he's toying with the field. Now, we have not seen this car on track yet tonight in the heats, and we might have found out why.
What car do you feel good about in this race?
If I were going to feel a car and make it feel good, I would say the 21 machine.
Because you feel like that car will last?
It has speed as long as Jesse Gonzalez can keep the wheels under him. I feel like he's got a little bit of a battering ram that can take some hits.
Yep.
If so, but also I feel like it's pretty fast. Who do you pick to win?
I feel pretty good. Just if I was going to choose just based off of car type, I'd almost feel good about Pac-Man because it's a smaller car to maneuver around. But based on what we saw in the heats, Jeremy Edwards was fast.
We'll find out.
95 also winning his heat, but we will see.
Again, folks, in this type of a race here at the fair, fast is nice, but luck and skill will prove you better. That's why you're going for the speed approach. Jeremy Edwards fast, the Pac-Man car, a sporty Camaro, but that's why I'm taking the wagon.
Yeah,
because I feel like that thing could last longer.
Now we saw some cars have issues that maybe had potential, like the 18 who's starting in the back.
Yep.
But that thing's also the biggest boat.
And it's also set up to run the Demo Derby on Sunday.
So they don't care.
Much like could be half of the field in this event.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see
true.
the 95 of Iribiran.
95, the 21.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised to see
maybe
the
the 112 and the 112 in the back.
The 18, I think, is pretty safe to say.
And the 9, if it wasn't meant to be a figure 8 car, we know he's just probably going to destroy it in the Derby.
That's true.
Because it has yet to run tonight.
Now, do you think he still gets starting money?
He started, he just didn't complete the race.
He tried.
in my rule book.
Well, Tommy, we are very close to getting this race going. How many laps are we doing for this?
100.
Whoa! Let the scorers know that.
I believe this is a 20-lapper.
And these are the cars that, quote unquote, cared less. That's why they're in this division.
Yes. These cars aren't modified. Maybe the drivers are, but definitely not the cars.
All right, well, we'll see if Pac-Man can get away from the ghost. We'll see if the shark can eat. We'll see if the Derby can demo. As we get ready, field set by Heats. Green flag, and one car has an issue right on the get-go. It's the 42 of Carter. The 95 gets pushed into the corner, and we're racing.
Here, Barron and Edwards battling. It looks like Edwards going to take the early lead, but look at this big old pack for third. Carter's going to take the third spot over the SIG alert out of turn 2. Oh, boy.
Trouble for the 21. Nope, everyone's rolling. But
And
we
battle for
are
third.
figure 8 racing. Oh, Trosh is pushing him off.
Pac-Man
And
still staying on track. The 21, Gonzalez.
Did the 58 just show up? The 58 just showed up.
Better
That car
late than
wasn't
never.
even in the starting lineup,
Yeah.
I don't think. For
And
the lead.
Lead change, the 720 takes it, but now Edwards to the low side. Jeremy Edwards and Wes Johnson. Johnson takes the lead.
Oh, 21.
Facing oncoming traffic.
Oh, there's a bit of a mess going on this corner.
Oh, Wes Johnson doing a great corner, not needing to, but Edwards having to slow down. That causes Johnson to take the lead.
Almost an intersection there. Oh, and we got one beached. In fact, we got 2 beached.
Technically, we got 3 with Trosh on the infield.
Well,
Not for long.
That might help, or that might hurt. There's your leader, and here's our other beach car, the 18, driven by Jesus.
So Wes Johnson is your leader. Edwards in the second spot, dragging around that 112.
No intersection to worry about at the moment, but we might have one this next time wide.
Halfway flags flying. Cross flags in the air, your leader.
Oh, and a hit! Intersection for Carter.
And your leader developing story. He's got a left.
Upside down goes the 21 machine. As we called earlier.
Take a look at your leader, Jeffrey.
You mean the missing left rear tire?
The left rear tire. As the 21 of Gonzalez upside down. Jesse Gonzalez, he was my pick, man. I picked him to win.
Are you still feeling good? Like, he might not be done.
Well, he knocked out a radiator. Now he knocked out a roof.
Oh,
man,
there
here
he is. And the fans are loving it.
Well, that car is going to be slightly used for the Derby on Sunday.
Yeah, but I'm sure they expect to damage them up a bit. Biggest thing here is just making sure you take care of the motor. Let the oils get back where they were meant to be.
Happy that there was no flash fire.
Yep. In case the driver forgets his number, he's got it on the helmet. Folks, you see the helmet going back on the driver because the 21 ain't done.
Good thing that thing's got a sunroof.
Everyone might be back in this race. Pac-Man was, well.
I'm not too sure about the Angels Touch towing car.
I think you're right. I think you made a good assessment on and that car got hit in the intersection. Pac-Man's having an issue. Don't know
Corey
what,
Carter looking to maybe, I don't know, the tow truck's going back. Maybe a little damage
The
control.
car that everyone wants to win now is the one that's continuing. Let's see if the 18's able to continue. The driver is putting his helmet's on, but they're hooking him up as if they're towing him away.
I think 21 is going to be able to hook us up with a s'mores here in a few minutes. Yeah, I think we're good.
I think it's having a hard time running.
I'll bring some cold beverages.
Oh, you're going to tear up that right front.
Yeah, are you like me and you're cringing right now?
Yeah, I'm cringing.
Turn. I'm wondering if the right front's actually already broken
Yeah.
now.
That's the corner. That's the first thing that it hit on that berm.
Yeah.
So it could have busted a tie rod.
18's back, the 42's back. I'm looking for Pac-Man. Pac-Man pulled it off.
And the official said that if you're in the pits replacing a tire, they'll give you some time. However, by default, there is extra time because they're cleaning up the track.
We got Pacific Tires out here, number 58.
But we do have one car getting pulled off. It is Trosh.
But I think he needs to go to the shop.
Oh, and the 58's getting pulled off too.
There's definitely 4 tires.
The Pokeball
Yeah.
car.
So their sponsor did his job.
Pac-Man is packing it back in. 2 cars down. I like how that car's returning with a flat tire.
Sponsored on that.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
No. So we did lose a couple. I think 3 cars pulled off.
This, I feel like, is a big break for Edwards. But the 720 of Wes Johnson also pretty fast.
Well, don't forget the predicament that the 720's dealing with.
I think we got Corey Carter with an issue.
Did the Pac-Man car rear end him and lift up the rear wheels?
I think he helped try to get the 42 out of the way,
Yeah?
and it just wasn't going to happen. So now they're stuck.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Just tow them around. Angel's Touch Towing right there. There you see it.
Beautiful. We should ask John Carter how Angel's Touch Towing got its name.
We should. We do every year.
Oh, don't do it again! Pac-Man. Well, it's been a oh, we lost. We tried, but it didn't work. Didn't last. Well, do you think the 720 is going to lose any speed or have any extra issues with this?
It should lose a lot of speed. Here comes the 44 coming from the hot pits. Johnny Trosh might show up right in time with the green coming out. Next time by.
And that's perfect for Trosh.
Yes, that's exactly what he needed. I figured he would field in right now under green. Oh, and they're stuck again.
What is going on?
Corey Carter's car is having a hard time running, but the problem is the Pac-Man machine is literally under his rear bumper when it stalls.
Oh, man. Every second that goes by, I think we could have just set up cameras.
Oh, I know.
These cars went from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. Pac-Man's gonna get underneath every single car. I think Pac-Man just ran over the little golf ball thing and is now trying to eat the ghost.
Yes. Wonka, 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 wonka.
Here
Here we go.
Going racing.
All right, we're going to see how Wes Johnson does, because it should not work in this corner right here. But he might be lucky. Oh!
That car will dig into that dirt. And we've already seen one car roll it over tonight.
So Wes Johnson not losing too much speed, but losing speed.
Edwards, watch out, the burr.
Oh, shoving the nose in there. Side by side for the lead. And new leader. Jeremy Edwards to the front. Again.
720 coming back. Don't count out.
Barron is right there.
Don't count out the 95. These two are trying to. Your leaders, something's going to happen. I just don't know how it's going to end.
White flag coming out now. We're bumping and grinding. Barron might win it all.
Oh, intersection for the 95.
Jeremy Edwards, no pressure.
And we have the 112 climbed over the 720.
Around to take the checkered flag. The 50th, Jeremy Edwards taking the win. Barron in second. And the 112, I believe, finishing third.
Would you be surprised that Pac-Man and Carter got stuck?
I
watch out, 112.
Congrats to Jeremy Edwards.
What a showdown.
Yeah.
Hey, 720 did everything he could, but I don't think there's anything left on the rear. Thank you for watching. And check out the other uploads from the Antelope Valley Fair 2019, Modified Figure Eights, and the Demo Cross.